wildest adventure yet. Scan the QR code now to sign up.
We always get happy when Misty Bolt is here. You might know her as Medicare Misty, or you might know her as that lady who always seems to have a smile on her face. Good to see you.
Thank you, too.
So we're going to talk a little bit about Medicare. Well, we will talk about Medicare kind of first, but you've got this time in your life right now where you're very food focused.
Yes.
You're part of something called Dance Stars.
Yes.
Talk about that.
So I'm helping raise money to feed hungry children, and they're bringing a program that takes the food from the elementary schools or any school, the leftover food, and giving it back to the hungry children. So food that's already left over, if the school will just use it and return it and give it to the hungry children, the hungry families. So I have to raise $25,000.
Wow.
I got 2 weeks left, people. And I've raised $8,000. So I need help. So if you are, the tax season is almost here. If you need to donate to get rid of those high taxes, I'm here to
How do they do it?
that.
How do they donate?
So dancestarschat.com and click on me, the dancer, and then you can buy a table. You could be a sponsor. We still need presenting sponsors, so you could be a presenting sponsor. There's 3 tables. There's a table up front on the dance floor. There's ones that are back. So there's 3 different levels, but help me feed these hungry children.
So the way it works is if they do want to help with this, the monies raised are going to stay here in Hamilton County. Does it go beyond the county?
Hamilton County and North Georgia.
And North Georgia. And for children who are not getting adequate food, the leftover school lunches that are usable are being provided to those children?
Back. Yeah, instead of just throwing it away.
Right.
I never thought about how many times I've been in the cafeteria and they've just thrown the rest of today's lunch away.
Right.
You know, when we could give it to feed a family.
Right, absolutely. Okay, so now that kind of segues us into something going on currently within the Medicare system. This is what do you call it? A special
election period.
Special election period.
Yep.
So you always have this heart for the seniors that you work with, and you found out that some of these plans no longer have a food card. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, you're saying exactly right. They've done where they've had a utility or rent or paid something like that, and for 2025, they've went to use it and not been able to use it. If that is your case, come see us. Call my office. Call one of our office at 423-777-5577. Or if you're in need because how high groceries are, and you have to pay for Medicare, everything, cost of living, and you need help with your food, I can help with that too.
Okay, so you're going to have to walk me back a little bit, because I know there are people watching who might understand this, because they have it, but I don't receive Medicare, so I don't understand this. Okay. So there are, first of all, lots of Medicare options.
Yes.
Which is why when somebody comes to you, you're kind of like the broker for them to piece together the best plan for them. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So if you have been somebody whose Medicare plan included some type of voucher almost, is that right?
Yeah.
And you could use it for any number of things. Food was just one?
Yeah, food, over-the-counter, utilities, rent.
Okay. And then this year, they weren't notified that that was changing.
Right.
And that voucher carried how much of a benefit on it?
Can be anywhere from $100 to $200, $300
a
month.
A month?
A month.
Oh, that's significant. Yeah. So now they don't have essentially part of their income.
Right.
You've learned about this. So when they call the office, as you just mentioned, if that's the plan that they had, you found a way to provide a supplemental card, sort of?
Well, it's just another plan that is doing that.
Okay.
There was a lot of changes, which in the good, because they got rid of the donut hole. So when you changed prescriptions from $8,000 down to your max is now $2,000, that put a lot of pressure on the carriers. So a lot of, when you get rid of something to make something better, it's got to come from something else.
Right.
So there were a lot that had to make a change to, suffice the $2,000 donut hole coverage.
So you have now another plan, or two, I guess, or three, that they can choose from. Are those plans offering the variety, like you mentioned, prescription drug, or prescription food and something else?
Yes.
It's usable in those same ways?
Yes, we can make it based on if their doctors take it, their medicines take it. I can look at all that to try to see if we can get them that plan, because it's hard to lay a blanket and say yes without knowing who their doctors are, what their prescriptions that they're taking. But just to look doesn't cost them anything if they're in that situation where they're needing food because of the cost of food.
It's a very complicated thing, signing up for the right Medicare plan. I don't know how anybody does it if they just go online and try to figure it out for themselves.
Don't do that.
You and also part of what you do, a lot of what you do, is you really are talking with people face to face or over the phone, but it's your voice on the other end, guiding them through.
Agents.
Right? You are your agents.
Yeah.
Now, it's going to be you dancing.
Yes, me dancing.
I bet you can't tell me what you're doing. It's got to be a big surprise.
No, it's a surprise, but it is hip hop.
Oh, it is hip hop?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and it's when? March
29th. So 2 Saturdays.
At the convention center to raise money or to help you with the donations. They contact you at Medicare Misty?
They can do that, or they can go online at dancestarschat.com.
And search for Misty and click her name, and you can give there.
Yes,
Good
please
to see you.
You too.
Here's how you can find her offices at Medicare Misty. It's pretty simple. MedicareMisty.com, and there's her phone number. Thank you. Thank you.
Do you really know what you're getting when you buy bagged planting mix? Visit Winwood Bulk to learn how our locally made black gold mix can make your garden healthy and beautiful. Do what the pros do and go where the pros go.
From lime washing brick exteriors